Let's talk about SimpleLaw. And is this law practice management tool really worth it? Let's talk about the pros and cons, the ins and outs, the pricing, everything. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about SimpleLaw, you want to think about a unique law practice management tool that really connects lawyers with their colleagues and clients. So this is really good there. You have a collaborative feature that's wonderful within SimpleLaw. And SimpleLaw actually offers the essentials of what users need for case and matter management with strategic integrations to help make an attorney's practice more efficient. So second thing to remember here, you have efficiency, and third thing, profitability. So profitability, efficiency, and collaborative communication. This is really good. So when this is a cloud-based tool, so you don't have to download everything and install everything on a local computer or local desktop, okay? And you can just log onto a website, the SimpleLaw platform, and actually avail yourself of all the functionalities right then and there. And in terms of the cost, you can actually plan anywhere from $39 per month per user all the way to $75, okay? And so overall, this is a very scalable tool. So whether you have one employee, if you have a solo practitioner, or if you have a solo practice, or you have 1,000 attorneys working in your team, you can basically use the SimpleLaw, not a problem, okay? This is really cool. And so what are the little things that we really think are bummers, or they are really disappointments right now? First of all, you have no accounting, no advanced accounting, no native accounting. I'm talking about accounting functionality within SimpleLaw, not through third-party integrations with QuickBooks or Zoho or Wave or FreshBooks. You don't have a document assembly within SimpleLaw. This is another thing that we actually think should be remedied. And you have a lack of important integrations. So integrations right now, you have to go through SimpleLaw's API, or you have to go through Zapier. But when you think about SimpleLaw, think about a web platform, and everything happens on the cloud. In terms of software integrations, you have I'm just giving you a non-exhaustive list of integrations. You have Dropbox, you have G Suite, you have LawPay, you have Microsoft Outlook, you have OneDrive, QuickBooks Online, DocuSign, Microsoft Office 365 Calendar, and HubSpot. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the features here. So there are also some features that are really important within SimpleLaw. First of all, you have case matter management. This is really important within SimpleLaw because you are able to manage cases, you are able to manage matters strategically and seamlessly. This is really fantastic. And the cool thing is that you can actually slice and dice the software with it, like among multiple facets, among multiple categories or client niches. You also have client and contact management. So you're able to manage clients, you're able to manage contacts pretty seamlessly. You also have task management within SimpleLaw. This is a powerful tool, a powerful feature rather, within SimpleLaw. So basically you can create tasks with due dates that can be associated with cases, matters, and assigned to different lawyers. So this is kind of cool. You also have calendars. So you basically have a full calendar client. So I'm not saying here you have an integration with Outlook or Google Calendar. I'm talking about a native integration, a native feature within SimpleLaw. You do have it when it comes to calendar. And timekeeping also is an important, I would say, criterion to really take into account in SimpleLaw. So basically, especially for attorneys who are really focused on billable versus non-billable hours. So this is another an important criteria in terms of profitability, the ability to actually bill by the hour or by the day for that matter. And you also have email clients. So email clients now, the email client functionality within SimpleLaw is not as advanced as what you have in, let's say, MailChimp or Constant Contact or Bravo or those similar software tools. But it is something. It is really worth exploring in our view. And you also have within SimpleLaw, you have a conflict checking. So this is kind of cool, really good, especially if your law practice really works in multiple jurisdictions. To have this sort of conflict check-in feature is really important because it's going to help you actually solidify your case, solidify your litigation strategy, and really buttress your overall operational activities and focus. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about simple law. So this is a simple law review. I also want to talk to you about text messaging. So SMS is actually an important feature within simple law. So you can actually text clients, you can text other attorneys, colleagues, or co-counsel when needed, and this is really good. You have document management. This is a tool that is native to simple law, so you can add documents and associate them with your cases or matters. You also have document assembly. So this is kind of cool also because you are able to save time and ensure consistency. So basically, basic document assembly is suitable for form letters, invoices, etc. For advanced document assembly within Simple Law, you might need to upgrade your pricing tier. And so within Simple Law, you have a secure client portal. So you can actually have conversations with clients in a secure conduit. This is really cool. You have basic bookkeeping and basic accounting within Simple Law. You do not have advanced accounting. You don't have what you will have, for instance, within like what you have, for instance, within QuickBooks Online or Zoho or FreshBooks. No, you have basic accounting, and you do not have trust accounting within Simple Law. This is something that it's a bummer in our view here because trust accounting is becoming a growing part of the revenue generated by many law firms. So the ability to have trust accounting in a modern software, in a modern law practice management software is really important. So Simple Law, if you're listening to us, you really want to think about those two things. So trust accounting and basic accounting. I mean, right now I know you have basic bookkeeping. But it'll be really nice to have to have advanced accounting as well. Okay, but billing and software are available within Simple Law, not a problem. So you can send bills or invoices directly to clients and through the secure client portal that I spoke about earlier. And you also have online payments. Now, online payments are really happening through third parties. So you can have integrations with Stripe or PayPal. And there is an open API within a Simple Law. This is really good. So you can actually connect your data, or not your data, your software to Simple Law's functionalities directly. One of the extras you need to really pay attention to. So when you think about Simple Law, I want you to think about the fact that, first of all, this is a web-based law practice management system. So you just require an internet connection to use the product, and data is basically stored in the cloud. And Simple Law is actually they actually use Amazon web services, and or Microsoft Cloud, like the Azure service. And so this is really good. Okay. And in terms of pricing, I'll talk about pricing later on, but in terms of pricing, you're looking at the $39 all the way to 75. Now, prices goes down as the number of attorneys goes up. So this is the basic tenet of you can call it economies of scale. So you saving. It's like a wholesale pricing strategy here, and Simple Law is really secure. It's easy to use. There is no, again, you have no how do you call it? No steep learning curve at the beginning, because everything you just log onto a platform and you start using it. And when you get into Simple Law, the dashboard is pretty clean. The interface is pretty clean. So in terms of UX and UI, you have a very strong marks here. Okay, and so Simple Law is secure. Simple Law is easy to use. Simple Law can integrate to third-party applications. Right now, they don't integrate with Microsoft 365. They do not integrate with Google Workspace, as I said earlier. They do not have trust accounting functionalities within the software. Those are things they should be working on. And so Simple Law does not always integrate with Zapier. We've seen cases where Simple Law was able to integrate with Zapier, and we have seen cases where it was totally different. And those clients of ours, they've actually tested the product for several days. They tried over and over and over to integrate Simple Law to Zapier. It didn't work out. So it's one of those things where the jury is still out whether it really works or not. But you can use Simple Law to actually automate documents, because they support document automation to fill in forms and templates you create using case details, custom fields, and client intake details. So SimpleLaw is basically compatible with both PC and Mac because this is a web-based application, not a device-based tool. Also, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about SimpleLaw. This is a SimpleLaw review. So what is the value added here? So when you think about SimpleLaw, what is the value added? I mean, they add value through several things, several ways, if you will. First of all, they have paralegal support. So SimpleLaw offers on-demand paralegal support from vetted and experienced paralegals. And if an attorney needs extra help on a project, he or she can post it through the software's interface, and SimpleLaw will connect the lawyer with the paralegal. Okay, if an attorney likes working with let's say if he or she likes working with a particular person, he or she can request that person for a project. So it's a great option for those moments when lawyers need extra help on a case. You have also within the SimpleLaw, you have a referral network. So SimpleLaw is really unique in offering access to a network of fellow attorneys and clients, and potential clients can contact attorneys through secure direct messaging, and lawyers can scout co-counsel by searching the system. So this makes it very easy to share documents, notes, and other information with clients and co-counsel without requiring extra steps. And SimpleLaw also lets users network and work with attorneys they may not otherwise have the opportunity to meet. So this is kind of important. And so you are actually paying for what's used, really. So SimpleLaw charges a monthly fee to use its cloud-based platform and secure client portal. So in any 30-day period, and so as a user, you are billed only if you have at least one open active case. You pay nothing if there are no open active cases in a 30-day period. So who SimpleLaw is really for? Well, SimpleLaw is for all kinds of law firms. SimpleLaw is a great fit for solo practitioners. SimpleLaw is a great fit for mid-sized law practices. SimpleLaw is great for small business practices. SimpleLaw is great for large law practices planning to use a law practice management software for the first time, and for those who want a simple and straightforward practice management tool. And so SimpleLaw's efficient and user-friendly interface gives lawyers law practice management basics without distracting frills and features they probably wouldn't use anyway. So this is kind of cool. So in terms of the support you get it through via chat, email, phone, and videos. This is really good. You do have, in terms of training, you have digital resources, and you also have in-person training. You also have live training. This is really fantastic. Let's talk about the pricing here. And I want you to look on the screen here. Here is a pricing for SimpleLaw as of the date of this show. So you can see that you have 5 categories of pricing. You have attorney profile, so one attorney, 1 to 4 users, 5 to 6 users, 7 to 9 users, and more than 10 users. And so if you have more than 10 users, you're paying $39 per user per month. Okay, so you can see that we have a scaling business model here, or scaling pricing model. So the more attorneys you have, the more users you have, the lower the price go. I mean, this is just, again, as I said earlier, this is a basic tenet of demand and supply sort of economics. This is the economies of scale. Okay, so you're basically making more money. Now the thing here is that you have to see what really works for you, because at the end of the day, it's all about making sure that the ROI works in your favor. So you got to have a positive return on investment, no matter how much you're spending anyway. But SimpleLaw is there to kind of help you out. SimpleLaw is really there to help you out, and they also can help you in terms of providing you extra help. So see, they're not just selling you software. They're not just asking you to buy their software. They're saying, listen, we are written for you. We want you to succeed, so we'll have for you all kinds of help if needed. And it's one of those things where you can really call them and they'll get back to you within 24 hours. Not a problem. They're really responsive too, though. We actually we have texted them, and they were really we even reached out to them, and they were really responsive. They got back to us within 4 to 5 hours. Maybe with you it will be shorter, maybe it will be longer. It's all a matter of seasonality, but also what's going on within the company itself. And but overall, fantastic software. And we also love the fact that you have a case management software tool that allows you to basically efficiently run your law firm. And you also have a geek squad at SimpleLaw. So basically, they actually they will help you with anything regarding their technology. So what is the verdict here? So the question is a SimpleLaw really worth it? Is it legit? Let's talk about that. First of all, SimpleLaw is legit. Yes. Number two, SimpleLaw is worth it. Yes. Basically, it's one of those things where you got to ask yourself, what do I need SimpleLaw for? What can SimpleLaw offer to me? And what are my basic needs, right? Because before your law firm sort of embarks on, let's say, on a choice where SimpleLaw will be the ultimate decision, you want to analyze your needs, so you have a clear idea why you need SimpleLaw in the first place. Remember that SimpleLaw is always free for clients. It's really cool. Free trial. You have a free trial for attorneys in certain cases. You have unlimited live web-based training. So this is kind of cool for those attorneys who need to have a refresher from time to time, and so they don't have to really so they can choose whenever they're available. You have a full video training channel. So this is kind of cool. You have a free attorney profile, whether you are a subscriber or not. This is really cool. You have no fee if attorneys are getting new clients or matters from SimpleLaw. And you have each subscribing law firm gets one free paralegal or legal secretary account as well. So this is kind of good in terms of scaling your capabilities in the future. Now, one thing I want to say here is that when we analyze SimpleLaw and we look at its pros and cons, everything boils down to your law firm's size and also your law firm's vision. So depending upon the vision that you have, you might want to go with document assembly software, or you might want to go with a tool such as SimpleLaw, so you can track everything from employee hours to productivity, so to speak. Okay, and so this is one of those things where SimpleLaw is really here to stay, because it basically categorizes for you several work streams that are sort of critical for your productivity. So this is really fantastic. Now, one thing I want to say in terms of the pricing, it's always better to contact SimpleLaw first. I mean, yes, they publish the price, but you might be surprised that they're charging you way more. They're charging you a higher price, which is why you always want to contact them. And you always want to agree on pricing before anything happens. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just giving you a SimpleLaw review. So I give you the overview, the features, the extras, the value added, and the pricing, and now the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.